While we're waiting for the qualifiers to start, let's just jump into the chat here. Say how's it to some of the guys. Jason, Stings Racing, let's go. Johan, let's go. That's good old Janis. Viv, we all know who you are, my friend. You're a famous and well-respected driver here in South Africa. We do know that. Whipperman, the legend. Notari, the legend. Mammy, #1 lady driver. Let's go, the absolute legend. What's happening, guys? Let's get this done.
Well, he's about
We've
to
even
start,
got SMA pulling in here to say how's it. Alright, let's have a look here. The guys are kicking off for the qualifier.
I bet you the qualifier is going to be absolutely close here, Donovan.
I think so too. It's going to be exceptionally close. Alrighty, we've got M3 guy out on track already. The African Stig. Sting's Racing. Who's the African Stig, bro?
I've been seeing that name come a lot up in the SMA chats.
Yeah, it's been a wild thing. But I gotta hand it to you, Stings. It's really nice to see your production that you've been doing around the African Stig. It's something exciting. But yeah, we've got it's 10 minutes for the qualifier. And oh, I see Jaeger's just telling us here. So one-shot qualifier. Yep. Let's get it done.
I love the fact, Don, how they give each other a lot of space into qualifying, so they don't mess up each other's qualifying, you know?
Yeah, it seems like one shot, meaning each driver gets to do their lap, and then qualify them. Yeah, everybody having enough space to get this done is the right way to do this.
Don't that put some pressure on you? I mean, everyone's looking at you at that one lap.
Yeah.
I mean, if that was me in this top split guys here, I'm sure I'd be under the nerves.
Well, at least Dream Team Racing doesn't know the amount of pressure they actually do have on them right now with the size of our chat.
Yeah.
Which seems to be growing even more now that I posted it out to some of the community stuff.
Yeah.
26 people live right now just watching. Next driver's now out. M3 guy just getting his out lap done and beginning his flying lap. Let's get on board with him as he comes through. Good luck to M3 guy. Good luck.
AMG, I love this car, Don.
What a beast of a car. The way the gearing works in this car is just something to really appreciate in this game.
Yeah. He's got the M3 on him, so he must be quick off to all the BMW fans. M3 with the Mercedes manufactured on.
Wild the rivalry we're seeing on screen right now.
M3 guy looking smoother on this track here, brother.
Flat out on for the tunnel straight, and we know you got to get that tunnel straight right on this track.
Foot in the corner, sir. Beautiful livery from the DTR team, isn't it?
Yeah, the livery is not showing for some reason. We've just had that come through from Jaeger in the chat. Let's just pop over to one of the other drivers and just have a look. Oh, there we go! Exactly as expected, the DRT! Wait, the DTR, right? We gotta get that right. DTR, Dream Team Racing. Look at that livery. Let's get a little bit closer to the livery.
Yeah.
Oh my word. Community Team Cup, CTC. DTR. Looking great. What a livery.
You know, I'm a massive fan of guys who can make liveries. That's a league on its own, Donovan. And if you've got a beautiful livery, definitely a couple of seconds added to your car, or horsepower to the car, isn't it?
100%. I also heard a good decent car wash will get you another 10th on your next lap.
Everybody in the chat will be washing their cars now, brother.
Everybody affording enough space for the other drivers, which is fantastic. Good, respectful, clean driving while they get their qualifiers done. Let's go have a look and see what else is happening on track. DTR Kieran coming over the finish line. I think he's now on to his flying lap, getting started. 100% Jaeger, I completely agree with you. Look good, feel good, drive good. Let's pay a little attention to the chat here, see what's going on. So Mags, shout out to you. What's happening? I hope you're having a great day. Thanks for pulling in. We got the big guys from TNR pulling in to come watch the top drivers face it off.
You got the owners of TNR also popping in now.
Yeah. Ghost Rider coming in. Yo yo. Sharing the love. TNR Sean. Fast Sean, let's go my homie.
Okay, DTR, here he is going past the finish line now, or the starting line to do his qualifying.
Let's see what times he's going to be putting down here. He's close to the inside of the wall, coming out that final corner. 52.5.
Seems like the 52s is the mark this match day one, isn't it, Don?
Well, judging from what we've seen so far, yeah, you know, 52.1, I can definitely believe that we're going to be seeing a 51 shortly.
Yeah.
While the guys get used to the combo, the tires, the track, the temperature of the track. Let's see what happens.
Let's have a look at DTR Kirin, was it? Kirin, am I saying it right?
Kieran.
Yeah. Sorry, the English is my eighth language on you.
No worries, it's Don and Don here, both on the commentary tonight. AKA TNR Captain Slow and TNR Simdude SA. And right now, we are giving a bit of attention to TNR Diki as he comes through on his out lap, beginning his flying lap. Let's have a look at the livery we got for the boys.
Shout out to TNR Rob Whitestar for creating this livery. The man is an absolute beast when it comes to liveries.
Looks great.
According to Michael Marcelo, who spoke earlier, liveries take about 3 hours, so a lot of effort put into these decals and styles and everything, Don.
Yeah, 100%. Takes time, takes a lot of effort, takes planning. It's not just sit down, you know, come and drive. It's it takes a lot more than just that. But let's see, we got Savvy out as well, and Levitius. The
big guns for the TNR, or we call them the Bomb Squad lately, Don.
Bomb Squad.
I think that's a good name for the A team, the Bomb Squad.
Bomb Squad. Some things are gonna happen in this commentary that are gonna stick.
Yeah, I mean you got the. We're looking at Liam Levitius, who's been clearly a South African champ, multi GTSA champ, multi SMA champ, MSA champion. Deacon also got a few belts. Potato also the GTSA champion there. So these guys are not to be played with.
Oh my word! Did we just see a 149.9 out of Levitius? What a lap from Levitius! Straight into the pits as he knows. TNR Latari with a 150.7. TNR Alfred with a 150.8. Sio with a 51.2. DTR Kieran with a 52 flat. M3 guy with a 52.1, DTR Yari with a 52.5, and the times are still incoming. Let's see what TNR Diki can do here. This is wild what these drivers are putting together. The times are close.
Yeah, DTR better shape up and put some heavy race battles against TNR with their quali.
Diki with a 150.4.
Oh, I can tell you probably, Donnie, he hasn't practiced. He probably practiced the last 2 hours now.
Arrive and drive from Diki. But that's why we love him.
Liam, once again, we always seem to be surprised when he does those massive laps, but we all forget sometimes. That's why we call him the Baba Yaga, the boogeyman on the track, man.
Oof, what a name that is to wake up with. Imagine you woke up tomorrow with the whole chat calling you the boogeyman. How would you feel?
Well, he's the one we actually fetched to go and hunt the boogeyman, so we need to find a name for that.
Yeah. Well, we got Levitius with the purple monster that he's driving right now. Maybe that's the thing that can take out the boogeyman. But let's have a look and see what DTR. I don't want to lie with. I won't be able to get that name, but I'm just gonna hit you with cats.
Cats seems like a more easier name.
Let's go, cats. What time are you bringing down to the table for us?
Ooh, this looks quick. 50. Ah.
Yeah. 151.9, putting up in 7th position, and we have Panic Potato still to come over the line, and there he goes with a 49.9 as well, right there behind Levitius. Let's go, boys.
There we go, there we go.
Let's go. What an absolute
DTR.
qualifier from these drivers.
Beautiful,
This is a
beautiful.
well-matched situation for TNR versus DTR. Dream Team Racing. Here racing at on the home race. So the combos were designed by TNR for this one, and then the next one,
Yeah.
the combos will be designed by DTR. Am I right?
Correct, yeah, correct. DTR they got to put up a good fight in the race now, because the times does not win races, but it shows indication that there is speed here with this TNR guy. So DTR got a lot of room to improve, and I'm sure they've got a massive squad. They got a good couple of drivers, and I'm sure they will get up and bounce back and fight there for the podiums.
Yeah.
Don, I don't see Dick, DTR Dick, the World Series driver here. I don't see his name here, so that's one I haven't noticed. I didn't see his name pop up here.
Well, that is crazy news to my ears right now, to have a World Series driver here for you and me to commentate over. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
What? It's Christmas. It's not Christmas. Where are we? We're in March, bro. What do you mean it's not Christmas? Come on.
Yeah, this is probably the closest I'll get to a World Series driver. Is probably commentating, huh?
Hey, that's still a party for me. I've just quickly sorting out that, and that is now done. We'll be ready for the next phase of this race. Wild to see the times that the guys are putting down. You know, when it comes to this track, if you have had a look on the world rankings on soft tires, I think the fastest time I've ever seen in this track is a 48.9.
Yeah.
And to see our guys just walk out and do that just like that, you know, and when I say our guys, I mean DTR included. It's absolutely fantastic.
Look, I'm one of the drivers myself. It's an A+ driver, and I'm not a good qualifying guy, but race pace backs up my quali. So let's see if DTR's race pace can, you know, have advantage in this race, and I believe so.
That's amazing, because you know, like, you the one Don and me the other Don, I am the opposite. I am fast on qualifier and time trial, but when race pace just doesn't back it up. So even with my A+, you never know where you're actually going to be.
I think, Don, when you get to A+, there's no excuses now, so.
Yeah, it becomes more serious.
Yeah.
Look at this, we got plenty of A+ drivers here, plenty of A drivers here, but all here to match the same skill, all here to race the same race. Best of luck to DTR on the face-off against TNR at our home race, and best of luck to the TNR guys.
Once again, Don, it's an absolute pleasure being with you tonight here on the commentary with these legends here. And yeah, I just hope for a nice clean battle and some good close racing.
Yeah, I completely agree. The pleasure's all mine, and vice versa, bro. And to everybody here in the chat as well, thanks everybody for all the supports and for all the comments so far. Really appreciate it. All the luck going out to our drivers. Everything's popping up here. 40 people now live on the stream. What an absolute treat.
It's our first stream tonight, eh?
I'm actually looking now in the chat, and I'm noticing the African Stig is popping its name up again.
Yeah, that's a popular guy, as everyone's speaking about. We need to get him signed to TNR very soon.
Yeah. So. Who is the African Stig? The question that is on everybody's minds right now here in South Africa in the local leagues. Who is the African Stig?
I
guess we won't know.
On Oprah, they always do that, Don. You'll find after the break. Do we have a break in this race here? I don't think we have
I
brakes.
don't think so, and I wouldn't want one, to be honest. I'm so
Yeah.
excited. I'm on the edge of my seat. Can we get this going?
26 laps of pure enjoyment right now.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at 26 laps, you think it'll be a bit of a
The
longer
lights,
race, but it's going to be
red,
so quick. All right,
green,
and
here we
we're
go.
off. And we're off. I'm actually going to just quickly jump into the back here. And let's see how everybody does come into a T1. Oh, a little bit of contact coming in the
Oh,
inside there. The Tari coming back onto track. Oh, there's a bit of a bump there as
oh.
well. Let's just quickly sort this out and put all this display, everything, so we can all see what's going on. Natari in 12th position, M3 guy in
Yeah.
11th out of the first set of the corners. DTR Yari. Oh, we've got someone in the spin out ready on the side. Is that Alfred?
Ooh.
TNR Alfred is down. DTR
Ooh.
Kieran in 8th position. In 7th position, coming down into the fast long straight, we got DTR Hippie Head. DTR Cats up into 6th here in 5th position. 4th position, we have TNR Savvy, who is our controller driver. TNR Diki in 3rd, our arrive and drive legend. TNR Panic Potato in 2nd place, and Levitius in 1st. Let's see what happens in this race, guys.
Don already in the first lap, Levitius, Panic, Deacon and Chevy already pulling a 2.4 second gap. I hope that DTR can close that gap in the next couple of seconds.
I mean, we know DTR has the pace to close that gap, but the strategies may all be different. I mean, if we're gonna... Oh, Levitius catching it, showing us all how it's done. I mean, we got to hand it to Levitius. He's one of the most knowledgeable drivers in the space. He has the connections that none of us or all of us wish to have. You know, he's one of the most well-respected drivers in the space, and he deserves that respect. On an international level, the respect is there, and the local leagues, the respect is there. And if it, you know, and it needs to stay like that. And then Panic Potato just behind him with the same conversation.
100%. Panic Potato has been an absolutely a beast for this upcoming year. I mean, Levy has obviously helped him certain tracks, etc. And I mean, pretty sure he's going to be one of the top drivers in South Africa. I mean, a couple of weeks ago, sitting 5th on Daily C in the world. So he's also starting to creep on at the best in the world, you know. So.
Did you know that Panic Potato also started maybe a year ago as of now, February?
Don, if that is true, then I need to quit, sir. I need to quit.
The front two drivers starting to pull a slight gap, and then 3rd place we have Diki and Savvy working together with a bit of a bump draft, knowing who is in front of them. I don't blame these two drivers doing what they're doing.
Bump drop is allowed, Donovan, unless you spoil the driver's race. You can get penalized, but bump drop is allowed, yeah.
Alrighty, so at least a bit of clarification from other Don here. Let's go. Let's work our way back a little bit. Let's go have a look and see what's happening with some of these other drivers in 5th and 6th position. We got Sio and Cats.
Sio and Cats really need to work together to catch up the top 4 guys there. Sio was losing it there.
He saved that. Hippie Head saved that. With those pink rims, he saved that. I gotta say, this track, if there's any challenging part about this track, it's that final corner before the straight.
Don, I don't know about you, but this race in the first or second lap already has got me jumping up and down already, yeah?
I know, it's only lap 3. How amazing is that?
Don, if I'm going through the pack here, the DTR Yari, I see his tires are quite worn off compared to the other 11 drivers. So just having a look at that there.
Yeah, I see that. So racing soft on his strategy, racing mediums is ahead of him. So 2 different strategies, and he seems to be held up slightly by the mediums, but let's see what happens here on the straight. Maybe he can exercise the change.
Yeah, he needs to go past the medium guys as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he wastes the strat. Yeah.
Yeah. And that fuel, I mean, if we start from the top, just work our way down just on tires and fuel. Levitius on racing mediums really used quite a lot of fuel actually for 3 laps. But with the combo, I think it's pretty much understood. Panic Potato using literally the exact same, but getting a little bit more benefit out of that tire wear. Even though he's getting the gain of slipstream, he's also dealing with the dirty air. TNR Diki on the mediums. Behind him, Savvy. Medium tires as well. All looking about the same in terms of fuel. DTR Cats on the medium tires. Seo also on the medium tires. Hippie Head on the medium tires. Kieran also on the medium tires. DTR Yari on the racing softs. Like you said earlier, really needs to push a little bit harder for the next step. Even though he's using the train for the slipstream, the racing softs, he may not be getting the benefit out of it. And then TNR Latari on the racing mediums, having a bit of a difficult race on the first 2 laps. I noticed he was on the grass once or twice there, and also in turn 1 got pushed out a little bit. M3 guy, racing mediums, and TNR Alfred also on racing mediums. So all looking good, all working out, everybody looking pretty much the same in terms of tire wear. I mean, these are some of the top drivers. They are the top drivers in their teams, and they are here representing TNR and DTR today.
Don, what I find interesting is that Alfred was 6 seconds behind M3, and he closed that gap to 0.3. So Alfred is really showing some pace, and could be challenging in the mid pack soon. Alfred, of course, not from South Africa, but is it in Kenya? Don, correct me?
Yeah,
in Kenya.
Yeah. Representing Africa and South Africa, holding the South African flag, representing TNR. Sitting in 12th, making a move. Is he now there in 11th place, but coming in on the inside for the next corner? What's going to happen now? Let's get on board with him.
M3
oh my word, he got it. But is M3 guy going to allow this? Oh, touching the inside of the wall.
Yeah. Oh.
In the stream, and this is the 2 drivers that are at the back of the pack.
Happy Eid.
Oh, Latario getting ready.
Was it Hippie Eid?
Yeah, Hippie slipstream now.
Oh. Latario taking the inside. Let's see, we'll back out. Hippie just letting Lotari pass, not spoiling his race or time.
Let's go have a look and see what's happening ahead of us here as well. Kieran with Cats working together. Need to get a bit more closer now to really make use of that slipstream. Just like DTR Yari.
Don, the gap for CEO is 7.5 seconds now.
Wow.
With the top 4 guys
that
in front.
Is wild. What a gap. I mean, I'm a bit speechless to see that gap at this point. Should we start on the top 4 and see what's happening? Levitius with Panic Potato on his heels.
Yeah.
Still on his heels. Panic Potato pushing on. Diki not too far behind, with Savvy not too far behind him either. But yeah, you're right. Look at that gap. 8 seconds now.
Now, Don, I think what's happening with Dylan and Levitius, I think Dylan is buying some time behind Levitius, just sticking behind him all the time, saving some fuel. Dylan knows he's got the pace. So I just think he's just relaxing behind Levitius, and I think at the end of the race, or near the closer of the race, he will make his move.
Yeah, I can't agree with you more. He's playing it smart, but Levitius is also not well. You know, he knows what Panic Potato is thinking. So you've got the attack and you got the defense. When will that swap over? We don't know. But one person's got to attack, one person's got to defend in this situation. There is no in between. I think let's pop into the chat and then see how everything is going here. What's happening? What's happening? We got VSR JDJ's. Yeah, how's it, JDJ? Nice to see you here. Stings Racing, always commenting as much as he can. Johan Kutsia, that is Janas, absolute legend. Jaeger is still here with us as well. What an absolute legend. Freshwater Fish. Sean. Racy. And even Panic Potato was here in the chat. Can you believe that? I wouldn't be surprised if he's on his phone right now about to send a...
Is he racing and chatting?
he's known for his racing and chatting. Check audio. We are being asked to check the audio for the car sound. Cool. Let me quickly just do that. Sorry, guys. Let me know if this is better. How's that? Is that better? Let me know, Sir Mags and TNR Mammy. Let us know.
Don't have a look at Chevy and Deacon having a battle here. Remember, Chevy's on the controller, one of the fastest guys I know on controller. And he's catching up to TNR Deaky in front in third position.
Jeez. Look at that. Look at the liveries. The neutrals racing. But yeah, wow, to have that the way it is. Okay, we're just fixing the sound. Sorry, we're just having a bit of a technical issue there. Volume is better, and I think that's actually just sorted things out. There we go. There we go. Sorry, guys. How's that for sound? Are we good? Are we better? Everyone happy?
Yeah, check. Jason also messaged me now. Says it's the same. Let's have a look.
Now we're talking, says Corbin. So Max, thank you so much. We appreciate it. Now we're talking. Now we can hear the sound of the car.
There we go. There we go. That's good. That's good. All good. Jason says all good, Don.
Alright, so then we're going to have to say a little apology to the chat because all these guys have been hearing is the wonderful sound of our voices. Both Dons haven't heard the cars at all, but now you can hear the cars. So yeah, really sorry about that, guys.
Yeah, it's my first time. I think Don is your second time doing commentary, live commentary.
Yeah,
I think it's your first. Yeah.
Literally my first time doing it live.
Oh, Lotari's climbing up the pack, Don. Let's have a look at that.
Making his way downtown, walking fast.
Oh, Lotari's coming in.
Oh my word, is he going to make the overtake on the outside line? Oh, CEO saying, hell no, closing the door where you can. But you gotta compliment CEO and all the DTR guys. Look how clean they're racing against our team at TNR. Yeah. And we know how TNR does. They're clean.
TNR Lotari in a DTR sausage, they call it, or sandwich, right?
You made me laugh, Don. Let's see what TNR Atari's gonna do here. I'm gonna jump into behind the car and let's see what's happening at this point with Cats.
CEO really defending Lotari. Seems like a very good driver on the track here. Lotari trying to close the gap, but Lotari can't finish the move.
Oh, just clipping the inside of the wall. This is going to be a moment to have the slipstream work in his favor. Is it time, Lotari?
Oh,
DTR defense! DTR defense!
Woo!
But to me, it actually looked like DTR also moved over. Two different things.
Ooh.
Oh, and he's made the overtake.
DTR boys putting a very good fight here in the mid pack here.
So I mean, we're now on the 8th lap, starting the 9th lap. So let's go and jump on the top and just work down the leaderboard just to see where everybody's at in terms of tires and fuel.
Yeah.
So Levitius, oh, 8/10 up on Panic Potato now. That whole thing about us saying that Panic had some extra strategies, some extra arts and crafts for the end of the race seems to be changing. Levitius saying hell no. So Levitius sitting on his racing mediums, that front left tire being the stronger tire. So the front left is the one that needs to be the one to lean on the most at this point. And then Panic Potato also, tires are looking very similar. Fuel half a tank left. TNR Diki on the mediums looking very, very similar. And Savvy being a controller player with the different inputs. It's interesting to see that he is so smooth with that left thumb of his that he's still managing the exact same tire wear, but his fuel is slightly less than the other drivers, which is quite an interesting thing to see. Notari up into 5th position, joining his South African crew, joining his TNR teams in the top 5, racing mediums, and we all know that Notari is so good when it comes to saving fuel. He just has a way of doing that, I'm sure you can agree.
Yeah, Lotari is an expert in endurance races. We know he puts a lot of hours in practice, so he's really a master in these endurance races.
I think the last one he did was a 12-hour, and I'm pretty sure that Paddy Potato was the one that was his teammate for that as well. So both of them exceptionally strong endurance racers, and we've seen that even in our PSR leagues. And we got to give a shout out to PSR. I mean, they put some really cool things together for the endurance racers out there in South Africa.
Definitely. And endurance races does really test your skill on the GT7 platform. You got to check your tire wear, strats, fuel, radar, everything. You got to be a complete driver to do those endurance races.
100%. Sio with the purple rims, how is he doing? He's also, his tires are, if we're comparing to the top, coming down to the leader in the DTR team, his tires are still looking very similar to Levitius, which is good. And he's keeping things together. I mean, we can't really see his times on the side of the board for some reason. I'm not too sure why, because I'd love to see what the consistency is looking like. But for DTR Kieran, drivers putting in 53s, 52s. He's got 154 there. It must have been an overtake, but his tires also looking very similar. I mean, these guys are the top guys in their teams. We shouldn't be seeing a lot of differences between all of their tire wear. It's tense between everybody, which is turning into seconds on this track.
Yeah, Don, I'm just looking at the DTR Yari's car. I'm surprised he hasn't pitted going 10 laps on the softs so far, so he should be definitely coming in the pit very quickly.
Let's go have a look. So racing mediums is for Cats, and then like you suggested, let's have a look. Oh, you are not! You know everything, don't you, Don?
I've got to know everything, man. I got to know everything.
Racing softs, his front right tire is almost dead. He's getting the most out of it, using the slipstream that he has in front of him, if any. Oh,
so what's happening now is
Hippie Heed.
What's happening with DTR Yari is losing too much time now on that right front soft, and this will definitely cost him during the race.
Let's join Yari on his entry into the pits. Yeah, one stopper I would say is also doable, just depending on what happens, how you handle it. And starting on the softs, you know, the benefit of coming out on mediums over the broken softs towards the end of the race may be a big thing. So we'll keep an eye on DTR Yari for sure. But look at the team standing here, getting ready to put the tires on for the first driver that's coming into the pits. These guys are looking a little lost. You know why? Because this pit entry is so long. It's wild. And I always think it's a funny thing to take notes of. But here he comes. He's in. Let's admire that livery for a second. The car itself. What an amazing livery. We've got to really give it to the guys. Whoever's the livery designer, we might need to give them a shout. Help us do some extra things out there while we're now in the international space, you know.
And it's a small detail, Don, that you got to look at the detailing, and that puts a lot of effort in the livery, and that's why the livery competitions is also something to be watched, because that you got to put a lot of time in those liveries.
Yeah, 100%. I completely agree with you. Look what's unfolding here. Panic Potato got those 810s back quickly, and he's on less tires, even though he's following Levitius. His tires are worse off than Levitius, but still there to manage. He's still all good. Things are looking okay.
As we know, Levitius is the champion. He's been many times in this situation. However, Dylan has been knocking on the door for nearly 11 laps, and he's not a driver to be written off that easily.
100%. As our South African drivers are coming over the line, just something for the chat. This is a new YouTube channel for TNR. Please like, share, and subscribe for us, because if you want to see more of this going forward, we'll definitely be back again. I'm pretty sure Donnie and I will be doing some more commentary, and you'll be able to see us also get better at this. So yeah, please give us a subscribe, and let's carry on, and let's grow the sport. We know we can. TNR is some of the fastest drivers in the country, which has been proven time and time again. And now the guys are done with the local leagues and now moving on with the international leagues. And as you can see, what we're busy with right now, DTR, as much as they are fantastic drivers, we have the top 5 TNR at the moment.
100% Don. These guys, TNR, the members, Levitius, Panic Potato, Deacon, Savvy, has all been in the top split in the local leagues, and we've managed to get an invitation to the international side and take on the biggest teams across the whole world. And DTR is definitely one of the teams that you cannot write off as well. So, but privileged, I must say, in the commentary to be seeing the DTR guys here, Don.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think the biggest shout out that we have to give tonight is to CTC for putting together such a fantastic environment, such a great league, where all drivers are respectful to one another. There's no drama here. I mean, we haven't had any incidents here of dirty driving whatsoever. And we know what Gran Turismo can be like in the daily races.
Yeah. Okay, the top 4 coming into the pits now.
What
I do see, Don, you've got it. Sorry, Don. What I do see is that Deacon has a percentage fuel of 15 and Chavy's got a percentage of 21, so we don't know. Maybe that could be a difference where Chavy maybe gains ahead in that position in 3rd place there. So let's see what happens after the pit.
100%. Absolutely. I didn't even look at that. Things to take note of for our next session. We got another driver coming to the pits. Hippie Heed. There you go, Stings. Here's the driver you're supporting tonight. The DTR guys really getting a lot of support from the South Africans right now in the chat, which is awesome. But let's get back out on track. Let's join Yari at the back now. He's on his racing mediums. He's now going to start moving up the pack. Hopefully, now that the rest of the guys have been in the pits. Alfred, 12 seconds up on that because of the pit stop. And he's got some fresh mediums on though. Hey? He's looking pretty warm. Coming over the line in 10th position now.
Yeah, I don't think Alfred's going to pit. He's going straight to the finish line with this fuel and this tires.
that's a stint, eh? That'll be a stint.
All the way from Kenya, sir. All the way from Kenya.
Stings, have you ever considered that maybe all the way from Kenya we have the African Stig?
Oh, that's a hint there. That's a hint.
I mean, I don't really want to be a part of the investigation, but I'm just having a look. And yes, we've even got Stings giving a shout out for the SAGT livery competition that's going to be in effect. Absolutely. We got the SAGT Cup that'll be launching. SAGT is a community in South Africa, a powerful community in South Africa, and growing every single week. New things coming as well, new things launching there. Pretty privileged to give a shout out for that one. So thank you, Stings. Really appreciate it. But yeah, then we got Sir Mag saying Don squared.
This is Lotari went into for the pits on the mediums. But interested to see what's going to come out. I think it's going to come on softs.
Time for softs for Lotari. We'll keep an eye on that as he comes through.
Oh,
M3 guy on really made use of these medium tires.
Coming through. Could we just go to Savvy and see how they got a battle here for 3rd place?
Oh, Sio up in third. Let's go. Let's see what happens. Now this is where we're going to start seeing things really unfold because the race strategies are starting to open up.
Ooh,
Let's get
the
on
inside.
board.
Yeah. CO's mediums are really wearing off now, and that softs is kicking in of Savvy. Ooh, that's close. That's close.
That is very
That's
close.
close. Ooh! Deacon took advantage of
Oh
it!
my word! And I missed that!
I'm telling
Let's
you,
go have a
Deacon
look
is
and see what we just saw there. Diki, CO, and Diki making the inside move on CO as soon as Savvy came out. That was wild, fantastic. Let's go.
Deacon, of course, being a veteran in this GT7, coming up from the sport days, joining the crew, the Sting, was it KBR, RTA, and now joining TNR. What a legend to be racing with TNR DK. So much experience, Don.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And what's quite cool is we've just figured out right now that we have instant replays. Yes, chat, we have instant replays right now. How are you doing the instant replays? Well, for me to know, you to find out, my sir. But pop me a DM later and I will definitely let you guys know. But this is a cool thing to do. We'll try and utilize it a bit more. Let's see what happens. But like I said, so Donnie and myself, the two Dons, Don Squared, we are live streaming right now, and we are doing commentary for the first time. You know, so bear with us. We will get better at this. So give us a bit of a subscribe to the channel, and you'll be able to see us again.
CEO doing very, very well on his medium tires, keeping the stint up until 15 laps. I think he's going to lose a lot of time in the pits, though. And that's where he's going to drop. So I'm interesting to see what's going to happen there, Don.
Do you think it'll be the fuel or the tires that'll actually put him in? Because he's handling that like an absolute dream, you know, dream team racing.
100%. And of course, the DTR guys are absolute legends and very, very good drivers. So I'm pretty sure they know what they got going on here.
Should we do a bit of a walkthrough through the field? Because if we're looking at that map right at the top, there's quite a gap there between Levitius, Panic Potato, and third place, which is Savvy and Diki.
Oh, Savvy picked up the penalty, Don. Savvy picked up the penalty.
Oh,
0.5.
no. Are we able to check it out? Let's see where the penalty was pulled from. Oh, sadly we missed it. He's had the penalty for a while. I mean, it had to have been before the main straight. But the fuel is the next thing here. Okay, so it wasn't, so it just came up. That's my mistake. Oh, there we are. So this drivers are gonna need to pit soon because of the fuel, but he's probably gonna get one more lap out.
We got two battles on with Deacon and Savvy and Potato and Levitius. So both first and third position is definitely up for grabs here.
And how are we looking mid-pack?
CO and Kieran, is it Kieran? I'm pronouncing it properly. Are they under second, but I'm finding it weird they're not pitting. I mean, the tires are quite worn out. I'm sure it's overcooked, but they managed the tires till 16 laps. So I must say they handle it very, very good, yeah, on the medium stint.
JD Day just popping in for his 2 cents towards the 500. I agree with that, bro. I think you're right, but it also could have been even just before that. Just purely based that, you know, the white line on the inside of this corner right now, it's actually, you know, something easily crossable, as you know yourself, you know. So let's actually see what happens coming out of this next sector, because we've got Alfred got the 15-second lead on 11th place, And M3 guy in 9th position, 7 seconds ahead of Alfred. Latari, there's quite a bit of a battle brewing here in front of me. Let's get on board with M3 guy and see what happens here.
Yeah, M3 Don has got a pit very soon, and that will give Alfred to pass him in the pits. Also, Cats. Oh, he's not pitting. He's not pitting.
Sio's in for the pits. M3 guys got in for the pits. Latari making the overtake in that section. Let's have a look at Cats and see what the tyre situation is. That's probably the reason why. I mean, if that was Cats' opportunity to pit, that probably would have been the undercut coming out for later in the race. Am I wrong?
Yeah, I think the DTR guys are keeping too long on the mediums, and it's costing them a lot of time. But we'll see in the race what happens there.
I mean, the thinking behind it could be the less fuel, the faster the car. But yeah, you're right. You know, with no tires, there's no use in fuel. Nursing it around the corners.
I got to look at Panic Potato and Levitius. Don Panic Potato really in the boot of Levitius. Oh, Levitius creeping the wall there.
I think we're going to start seeing some interesting driving now. Weather's changing. Starting to get darker. Lights are coming out. We're getting the please refill sign. That's the GT7 way of saying that these two drivers are just too fast. Please, will you go refuel?
Definitely. Oh, Dylan is really close.
The boot. I can tell you now, Panic Potato has a massive grin on his face right now.
I must say the guy is 19. He's got a coolness. Of an 8-year-old. This man knows what pressure is. This man knows what pressure is. Cool, calm, and collected.
100%. 19 going on 30. The man's mature. He knows what he's doing. He's handled himself very well in all situations. Very proud to have him under the TNR banner, and very proud to be a TNR member. We know this.
Don, I just checked now. Kieran and Cats went into the pits now. It's interesting to see how many time they lost coming out the pit now.
And look at their fuel, both down to 1. Use all the fuel they possibly could. Sucked everything out of those tanks. It's quite an interesting thing to see right now. I'm going to go through the board, but I'm just going to say, in first place we have South African driver Levitia, South African driver Panic Potato, South African Diki, South African Savvy, South African Latari, South African Alfred. It's hard to say South African so many times, guys. And then we're going to move over to DTR, Sio, DTR, Hippie He, DTR Kieran, DTR Yari, DTR Cats, and DTR M3 guy. The entire teams have just split themselves. They all want to join each other for a little chinwag. And this guy, he's now onto it. We got racing softs now from Cats. Yari now on the racing mediums. Just over half a tank on fuel. DTR Kieran, fresh on those softs. Hippie Heed, already halfway down those softs. And was Hippie Heed on softs in the beginning of the race? Donnie, I don't remember.
I'm not sure, but I see CEO's on the racing softs, and he's got Alfred ahead of him with 16 seconds. If he can give a couple of laps consistent on that softs, he might just be able to catch Alfred and DTR, as we know.
I think so.
They've got huge space. So let's see. The race is not done. I always say race is done once the checker flag is out, but yeah, let's see what they can do.
100%. We know that the DTR guys have a lot to give, have a lot to offer on track. So that's why it's easy to say now this is where the guys stand. But what happens at the end of this race? I mean, we're only on the 18th lap. These guys have got an ace up their sleeves, and I'm excited to see what they do.
100%. I mean, I would have gotten a penalty long time on this track, and I mean, I just saw Savvy who picked up a penalty early, but the rest of the group has not picked enough any penalties, so that just shows the professionalism of these drivers here in this combo.
Just another shout out to the chat. Guys, thanks so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Sir Mags is our founder, our legend, and one of our main admins, and we really appreciate everything he does for us. He's here helping us with moderating. He's also giving a shout out. Can we get another couple of likes from everybody here on the stream? Let's go. There we have Conrad.
Don, I'm just having a look at Hippie closing in on Kieran here.
I gotta say, I can't stop admiring the liveries of the DTR. They're so nice.
So much detail, so much detail.
So much.
They should actually make a rating for the liveries as well. Don't you think, like in the dailies? You get an A+ livery maker, etc.
Yeah, I agree with that. It should be a full-on livery competition like that, just like the dailies. And it won't be as dirty, right?
Yeah.
So interesting thing just unfolding up in front. We just had the top 3 drivers go into the pits. Let's go have a look and see what's now happened here. We got Panic Potato out in front. Oh! Levitius is right behind him on his tail. Both drivers moved over to Racing Softs. I think this is something to really watch right now. Let's just get behind the car. We'll get in the car, shall we?
We've been watching it now. Don is the coach and the player. And the player is really showing something here.
Panic Potato finishing his exam right here, coming out onto the straight. Levitius marking his work like the great coach he is, and the master that he has been.
Don, I'm just checking at Chevy now and Deacon. Chevy lost a lot of time from Deacon, so I don't know what happened to Chevy and Deacon, but Deacon's more or less about 5-6 seconds in front of Chevy. So that battle is gone now.
Yeah. Very interesting how... Oh, there goes Savvy coming through on Alfred.
Yeah, I think Chevy knows he's on the much better compound tire, and Alfred, I think, is in a pit now. So he just thought, now let's just give Chevy the space and not waste any time.
What an example of great sportsmanship and great respect in race. You know, like whenever you see something like that, between 2 different team members, between current team members, between different countries, where someone gives the position because they know they're on a different strategy, there's a lot of respect that goes for that in the racing community, you know?
100%. And I mean, if you look at DTR also, if they're racing each other, they race each other very cleanly, passing each other very cleanly, not costing each other time. So these are top drivers that we're watching here. Don, I'm just having a look at DTR Kieran here. On softs, it seems like that softs will keep to lap 26, so that's going to be interesting. Kieran closing up on Lotari. So we've got a fight on here for 5th place.
Let's go, let's get in, let's check it out. Racing Softs versus fresh Racing Softs out of the Tari. Let's have a look and see how DTR catching the outside there. Oh my goodness. Is that a drone? Losing the momentum through the section, and we know on this track that section is very key to keep the momentum up so that you can really get the most out of this straight. Losing a position to Sio and handing it over respectfully and cleanly so that Sio doesn't lose any time. Basically giving Sio the shot at Atari in 5th position.
I mean, Don managing to catch that slide just shows the skill of these drivers, and well done to Kieran for catching that car, especially with the AMG. The Rieta was quite happy.
100%. I think what we're seeing right now is the weather changing, the race getting dark. Lights coming out. Tires starting to spin a little bit more than normal.
Yeah. Something happened to Panic Potato and Levitius. Levitius seems to
Oh, I
pass
see this.
Dylan.
I see this. Terrible that we missed it. I just can't go that far back with the instant replay stuff, but maybe we can see what unfolds right now. The battle is on. It's now the 22nd lap. Panic Potato now pushing for that extra arts and crafts strategy they had in the background.
I'm literally on my feet here, Don.
Would it be weird if I told you I was standing?
Yeah. Will he go for the move, Don? Oh, he backs out, he backs out.
Ah, the glow on those brakes. How cool is that?
Yeah. So much skill with these drivers. Yeah, I mean, we've got I think about 4 laps left. What's it? 3 laps left. And Dylan knows he cannot battle Levitius right now because his tires still got to keep till the end of the race. So that just shows the experience of the drivers to not battle now, so he can save it for the last 2 laps.
100%. Wild. Let's just go through. Oh wait, we have another moment on straights where Slipstream can really benefit Panic Potato coming into this next corner. I think this is where the move may have been made beforehand. Let's have a look. Flat out. I think that car was completely in the air for a split second.
I don't think you're wrong there, Don.
What an exit by these two drivers. Unbelievable driving. So precise. Every detail. And that's why they have the respect that they do.
Definitely, definitely. These two drivers obviously being one of the Africa's fastest drivers. And could possibly be in regions in some combos, so very, very much respect to these guys here.
Alright, let's go back and just kick it back to third position. Let's say how's it to Diki, what's happening on Diki's side? Having a bit of a lonely race here with 11 seconds ahead of him and 3 seconds behind him. Savvy on controller with 15 seconds behind him to Latari. Moving further down the leaderboard, we've got Latari sitting his racing soft, so he's still got plenty of space. He's definitely going to be finishing the race on that strategy. DTR Kieran on racing softs at this point with more than a quarter of fuel, and Sio right behind him. I think
they've
this
been
is a
battling
battle to watch.
Yeah, I've been watching them two for the past 2 laps, and they've been passing each other all the time.
Working together as well as a team.
Yeah.
They know they have a gap they need to close, but that gap is being closed.
DTR has obviously been on the world ranking boards often, so pretty fast drivers this team has, so all the time in the top 100s, the global, so team definitely to be looking out for.
I'm sure it's also comfortable to say, you know, that DTR and TNR will be rivals in the future, but in a positive way and friends off track, because the way everybody's performed tonight is just, it's so fantastic. It's made it so easy on the eyes, so easy to commentate. We really appreciate every single driver on this track.
I guess we should say thank you to DTR and TNR for giving such a respectful race, making our lives easier.
Yeah, right. Otherwise I'd be on instant replay for the whole race. Let's catch up and see what's happening with Kat. I think he has in his boot, like we are in his boot right now. We have Alfred not too far off. Oh, catching it on
made
the
a
wall.
mistake.
We're gonna watch Alfred come. Let's go.
He lost momentum.
Is Alfred gonna make a move now? It's the time. It is the time. Live in front of you, our Kenyan, South African, TNR. Great overtake. Great exercise of that mistake.
Must say, what respect Cat showed to Alfred, knowing he's on a better compound tire, not making it too difficult and spoiling both races. So,
Absolutely.
well done to Cats. Tom, we've got 1 or 2 laps left, and Dylan is still behind Levitius, and this is going to be a close race.
I think it's time and safe to say that we should join the race leaders because they already got their 2 laps. Like you said, I agree with you completely. Let's see what's happening here. Huge shout out to Levitius. Let's have a look at his purple monster here. Look at that livery, what an absolute treat.
Yeah, Dylan's got he's got to make a move very soon and just defend the last lap to Levitius.
Let's see if he'll be able to. My heart is beating through my chest here, Donny boy.
Yep. Got my feet rocking up and down here, brother.
In some cultures, with our feet bouncing like that, they say we're shaking off our luck. But if I ground my feet, I won't be able to talk. Blickies and the guys here in the chat, I do agree with you. I think it's time to cash in, but it won't be a good time to cash in if he's gripping the wall like that. Levitius making it clean, making it hard. He's not going to just give it away. Elbows are out now. These 2 rivals are rivals in team, even though they're good friends. They're not just going to hand the positions over.
Looks like Liam is just pulling away a bit.
Oh, just a little bit of love to the chat. We have a DTR member that's got a birthday. Happy birthday to DTR Severi. What a wild race this has been.
Also at the back in the 6th place, CEO and Alfred battling up for 6th place there.
Let's jump aboard. I think it's safe to say, is it safe to say, coming through the last corner, that our race winner is going to be Levitius? That our race leader is going to be TNR? Let's watch everybody come through the line one by one.
Yeah.
Levitius coming through the final corner, saying to himself and saying out loud in those comms, I've still got this. And yes, you do, my friend. Let's go. What a win by you, Levitius. Great 2nd place. Another podium for Panic Potato. What an absolute fight. Sending us a little drift for the boys and the girls in the stream. TNR Diki in 3rd place, taking a podium for an Arrive and Drive, ladies and gents. What an absolute great race on Arrive and Drive. TNR Savvy in 4th place, coming through the line. TNR Latari getting through that final corner. What a great race. TNR top 5 in the first CTC race. Let's go. Well done, guys. Fantastic work. Alfred, the absolute legend, pulling his race strategy together. Still got half his... Oh my gosh, he's made a mistake coming through on the straight. Is that going to affect him too much?
I think
is that going to cause trouble? No, he's okay. He's got his 6th place. Sio coming through. Kieran in 8th. Kat in 9th. Yari coming through in 10th position. M3 guy in 11th position. Hippie Heed in 12th. Guys, it comes out with what a wild race we just watched. Oh my word. Jaeger, thank you so much to you. Huge shout out to you for having us all here for this. There's our race winner, Levitius. Donnie, thank you for being here with me to keep me company. I would not have been able to do this on my own. You're an absolute legend. And everybody in the chat, you guys are absolute superstars. Please join us for our next race. Subscribe so you know when it's happening. We'll keep everybody informed as we can. And yeah, thank you guys so much.
Could we possibly do interviews, Don? Can we do interviews, I think? No, we can't,
I guess we could. We just need to invite the guys in. Why not? Should we do that?
Yeah, let's get the what do you go with the top 3 or what are we gonna go? Are we gonna have a DTR guy or?
Yeah, I think
if
let's get one of the. Can you arrange that we get one of the DTR guys to join us?
Alright, cool. Let me sort you out.
Alright, cool. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'd like to have one of the DTR guys join us first. Then the next person, if they allow, we'll try get Deaky in. We'll try get Panic Potato in, and we'll try get Levitius in. Last, because he came first. If that allows for it. So we'll keep the stream running. So if you guys want to have a word and a chat with the guys that just raced, hang in there, stay tuned, give the guys a moment, and we'll go from there. Just grabbing this replay quickly, so that's saved. Thank you very much, Bub. Really appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for joining. You're an absolute champion. Stings, as always, an absolute pleasure seeing your name. Wiki, Crash, what's happening, guys? I hope you guys are doing well. Wiki asking me to sing. With pleasure, Ghost Rider. I will definitely share the replay. I just need to put it out there for everybody to come and grab. No problem, no problem. I will do that after we conduct a couple of interviews if we are able to. We'll see if Donnie can pull something together on the fly. We've kind of been doing this all on the fly. Giannis, the absolute champion, my bro. The legend of the SAGT. Let's go. Stings Racing shouting out for TNR African Stigs, or is it African Stings? TNR African Stings.
Alright, we've got Kieran. I've got Kieran. I'm just busy getting him the invite to the party. We can have a nice chat with him.
Brilliant, 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 brilliant. Thank you so much, Whipperman. Really appreciate you, buddy. Keens, what is happening, Keens? How you doing, my friend? I hope you're doing well. Hope you're strong. Hope you're solid. Jason, the legend. Let's just pop back here. Need to adjust that volume quickly so we can hear more of us for the interview than anything that pops up.
Trying to find him now, yeah, DTR Kieran. I'm still new to this, yeah, so... Alright, I've got him. You can ask 2 questions, I'll ask him a couple of questions afterwards as well, yeah.
Yeah, no problem, no problem.
Hello?
DTR Kieran, welcome! Welcome to the stream.
Hello.
And welcome to the end of the race. What a wild race that was, bro. Thank you for joining us for a slight, small little interview here. We want to say hi to you, and we want to say congrats, you know, and just pull you in to say what's happening. How was the race for you?
Pretty decent for me anyway. Like, as soon as I seen the times of your team in the warm-up, I was like, yeah, I'm screwed here. But My aim was to try and beat one of them, and I might have had, if on lap 25 I didn't make one mistake that cost me 2 seconds, I probably might have beat whoever came last in your team, because he was only about a second in front of me at the end, but we never know.
Yeah, well, we gotta say, I mean, it was a wild combo that was put together. You know, it was a home combo as well, right? So for us putting that combo together, how did you find the combo in practice? Were you guys setting similar times that maybe you had seen that the qualifier had been done, or what was the fastest time that you guys saw in the practice session on our combo?
I think the fastest one was Sayo, got just into the high 50s. I probably could have if I could put a lap together.
Alrighty,
But
alrighty. Well, then it was.
I don't practice. Normally, I jump in. We normally do we do once the combo's announced, because really it's been about 2 and a bit weeks. We normally do Thursday night or Tuesday. I can't remember which day. One practice, and then the week after another practice, and then it's normally that weekend is normally the race. So this one we've squeezed in a practice on Saturday past.
Okay.
So normally I only do the 2 practices and then I figure it out. I
So
don't
we
know
got
how much use I've
another
done.
arrive and drive legend here. That's absolutely awesome, bro. I can't thank you enough for pulling in and for joining us here as well. I mean, the last question on my side before I hand you over to the other Don, because you got 2 Dons you're dealing with here,
Yeah.
is how long have you guys been involved in CTC?
This is our 2nd season, so we done last year.
Brilliant. That's nice.
I don't think they'd done it before. I think they only joined it at the start of last year, and I joined DR or DTR
Okay. All right.
around May last year, I think, or April.
So quite a lot of moving parts and all that to the different leagues internationally, and also in the team dynamics. We do seem to have those types of things here in South Africa as well. Well, thank you. Let me hand you over to Donna. He had a couple of questions for you too.
The DTR kid, massive congratulations finishing in the top 8 there. I watched the UNC had some very, very close battles. Were you guys in a party chat? Were you guys communicating, or what was it like there?
No, Sao didn't join the party, so it was a bit of, I don't know if you're letting me go or if you've made a mistake here, or it was a bit of just guesswork, unfortunately. Like, he did put in the Discord before, and he doesn't like the whole, he can't concentrate when everything's going on in the party, whereas I just take the piss in the party.
Yeah.
If I had a live stream up, you would hear me taking the piss. You probably seen some of my messages before the start of the race when I tagged Levias going 8k on your car, fuck my life, and mine's the I was just taking the piss beforehand, so whether that slows me down is another story, but I'm here to have fun.
Yeah, no, 100%. Kieran, I don't want to keep you too long. Yeah, I've got 1 or 2 questions. Tell me, DTR, I've seen your guys have a lot of drivers in the top 100. And I've heard there's a guy called Deck.
Yeah, Deck's gone to the World Series, yeah.
Yes, is he participating in the next event, or is he out for the whole season, or you know?
No, I think because of the World Series, when that's on, or when he's like invited to them, he concentrates on that. When they're not on, or he's not on the invite list, he will join on our races.
Yeah.
Like when we do our little internal leagues, he just jumps in with no practice.
Yeah.
Like, he won't even generally attend the practices the week before, and he'll just figure it out. But if he's doing the CTC, he'll probably jump in on the practices just to get an idea of the car and maybe the strategy. Because the strategy's so different. As you've seen, we went for a one-stop, whereas yous were all over the place.
Yeah. There's one point I was thinking, I think it was, Kieran, was you, yeah, you were in 6th place. And I told Don, this could be a chance where you could maybe get in the top 5 here. And that's when they went to go put again on softs, and then, so one stopper didn't work out too good today, eh?
No, because when I done a practice the other week, and I was like, just to change tyres for 25 seconds, and I was like, I can't make 25 seconds back on either set of tyres by pushing them. So I just had to save the mediums, was the aim, and I worked out if I can get to lap 17, I can just one-stop it on the mediums and just save it. It's just, you have to be a bit more careful and not go off.
Yeah, speaking about golf, I probably got a lot of questions for you, Don. I hope you don't mind. But I've seen some close battles with you and your teammates, and I was quite amazed. And I was talking to Don. I said, I want these guys slipping on the track, but they still managed to keep it on track. So you guys got some really, really good skill there in your drivers there.
Bit of luck probably.
I don't know, Don, do you agree? I don't think it's luck.
I don't think so either. There was a lot of skill coming from those A plus names and A drivers there for damn sure.
Yeah, me and Si have raced quite a few times. I think we've been raced about a year and a half, and he's probably in DRT as of recently. So I think we know where each other would be in a sense when we're not really battling in these here because we're aiming to work together, as opposed to if we're doing our internal leagues, then we just go screw it.
Yeah.
So I'm sure you have your internal races where you can race each other and have a rough idea, but then if you're racing each other, it might be a bit more rougher too.
Yeah. Kieran, congratulations on your top 8, and I think we'll see you on the home side when it's on your side again now. So.
Yep, I'm sure you to be ahead of us again.
Well, we'll see what happens.
Unless Deck's joining, you might have someone to rival some of the people.
Well, let's see what happens. Yeah, we don't want to count our chickens too soon. But also in closing, I do want to say, please give all your best to the DTR team from TNR. We wish you all absolutely well. And then a massive shout out, please, to whoever created your liveries. Give them the biggest high five that you can ever give from the TNR team. What an absolute amazing livery to commentate and to watch during the race.
I will do. And then it was a good race with all your team as well. And good to meet you as well and have a laugh with one or two of you beforehand.
Yeah.
And good luck to you in the overall league. And I don't know if you know, but whether they do it this year. In December last year, they'd done like an All-Stars race.
Yeah.
Do you know about this?
No, not actually. But I have seen it last year. I think it was P1R. With the all stars and all the top guys there. Are you talking about that, Kieran?
So I'm not sure. I think they did put it on YouTube. I'm pretty sure they did. Was one person from each team got nominated to like race. So it was basically 12 people, and it was one race round. Was it Daytona, which ended up as a shit show. I'm sure you can imagine.
Yeah. Wow.
Where was the second one? Oh, I can't remember where the second. It was a rally one. It was that long rally stage. I can't remember what it was. It wasn't for me. But basically, everyone gets points on how they do, and then the final race was at Ausas in the KTM's, and everyone had to do a qualifying time. And depending on your qualifying time, is where you went against each other, and it was basically knockouts, 1v1, and that was a good laugh. So whether they do that again this year, where you get one person who has to jump in from each team at the very end just for a bit of fun. So I ended up doing it, but
no, we'll speak to was it Jig, Jig, and check it out for the All Stars event. Definitely, sounds interesting, huh?
Yeah, because it is funny when it's just one person from each team going for it.
Oh, wild. Well, maybe we can commentate for it. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
All right, well, thank you so much, Kieran. You have the best rest of your evening. Take care of yourself, and we'll see you soon.
Yeah, we'll do. You as well. Goodbye.
Thanks, man. Cheers.
Cheers. Don, we're going to get the TNR guy in?
Yes. Who do you want to pick?
I want to speak to Dylan. I want to speak to Dylan now.
I'd love to hear what was going on with him and what was going through his mind with Levitius in front of him for most of that race.
Yeah, I'll send him an invite quickly.
If the chat that's still here, guys, if you have any questions for your South African drivers, we've got Panic Potato coming in now. Pop it here in the chat, and I will do my best to get some of those questions answered. And yes, the TNR Saint livery in the background for the BRZ. How beautiful is that? I absolutely love it. All on
Shout out to TNR Rob White navigating that livery there. That's a beautiful livery, yeah?
Yeah, massive shout out to Rob Whitestar. Dion and Rob are just unbelievable with the livery designs. We've got to say huge thanks to them, as always.
I like how you call him on his name, like you're getting familiar with the livery guys now, eh?
Yeah, I know. It's becoming someone from where I was no one. I must say thanks to SAGT for some of that.
I see Dylan's not coming to the party. Let's get Liam or Deacon in. I'm just checking if I can get Levi in here. Dylan's joined.
Evening.
Good evening, Dylan.
How are you guys doing?
Good, thanks. And you, my friend, Panic Potato here now with us. Second place out of the CTC race on our first match. My bro, wow, what a race that was. You and Levitius were head-to-head the whole time. I saw you get ahead of him. We thought you had some arts and crafts going on in the background there, just using those tires, using that slipstream, fighting that dirty air. But towards the end, we saw you got the overtake again, which we actually missed in the stream, and I was even playing with the instant replays, and. What was it like for you to be behind that legend of a driver, and how do you feel about the race on match 1 against DTR?
Well, just to answer the first question about Levi, it was obviously very nice for myself, confidence-wise, to be able to keep up with someone as quick as him, so I can't complain too much at all. Yeah, just a few mistakes that I think cost me there, because I did get in front of him in the third stint. I should have been able to. I almost broke the slip, but then I just tapped the grass and the dirty tires brought him right back. But I mean, it is also Levi, so yeah, you need to be absolutely bulletproof to keep that man behind you. So
Yeah.
I can't be too upset. My pace was incredible. I was really happy to be keeping pace with him for the entire race and quali even. So overall, that was really, really solid. And then I think that was a great way to start out our journey with CTC. I mean, TNR 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We as a team cannot complain at all. Obviously, there was some first lap shenanigans. We've already checked over that. There was some netcode there, and then just turn 1 being turn 1.
Yeah.
So very big thanks to DTR for having such a great race with us. And I heard all the compliments in the world about them being clean throughout the race, as Alfred and Latari were fighting through. So yeah, great race overall. Big thank you to CTC for obviously hosting the event, and then DTR for being amazing competitors.
You sound so good in these situations when you have to be interviewed after races. Is it because you win that much?
I don't think I'll win that much, eh? Yeah, I still need to add some more wins to my tally before I can start saying that, but I've been getting quite a few podiums, so that's where my experience comes in with the interviews.
Well, I gotta hand it to you, bro. That's exactly how TNR demonstrates their modesty and being a humble driver. I've always said myself to any community members that I have around me, you lose like a legend and you win humbly, and you've just demonstrated that right now. And like a lot of people we raced against in the past, so well done to you. Really appreciate you. That's fantastic. Donnie, have you got any questions for Panic Potato?
Of course. Hello, Dylan. Or hello, Panic Potato. How are you doing? You good?
Yeah, good.
Dylan, I mean, congratulations, P2 in the bag. But I mean, looking at you, I mean, I think a year and a half back, and to the level that you are today, I mean, Liam is obviously a champion in the MSA, GTSA, and all the local leagues. Obviously, Deacon is another veteran. For you being in the middle of that pack there, how do you feel? I mean, yeah, just explain, how do you feel with that position, and I mean, in a year and a half's time?
Listen, I'm very happy, considering that, as you said, a year and a half, not even a year, it's been about a year since just less than a year since I've joined. Considering I was about a second and a half off of Levi and Diki's pace, I mean, I'm incredibly happy with the progress that I've made. But again, that's all like thanks to TNR as a team, but then more so specifically to Levi and Diki. If I wasn't racing against people like them, I never would have found the pace that I did. So just being surrounded by these absolute aliens has absolutely taken me to their level, and I mean, I'm extremely happy about it. I cannot complain in the slightest. It's been an amazing journey so far.
100%. You mentioned it's less than a year and a half. I mean, I see on chat you also got a lot of fans, yeah? I mean, obviously everyone has their own goals and achievements on the Gran Turismo scene. What advice do you have for the drivers that are coming up the ranks to A plus?
Um, well, the major thing is that I'm gonna give just general advice now in what I see a lot of people lacking is do races, whether it's daily races or it's local leagues or if it's international leagues, just get seat time. Because I see a lot of people that bump up their pace to within half a second of the world leaders, but then when it comes race time, they start making a lot of mistakes. They don't know how to find that rhythm. So do your daily races, go join in lobbies or just race. Just get that seat time in, but also race with fast people. Doesn't
Yeah.
help making a new account, go racing in E and D League if you're on your path to A plus. You need to race with people that are just that slight little bit quicker than you to give you something to work towards. And then just learn from them. Watch their lines, watch how they're braking, see what they're doing with fuel strategies, with tire strategies. Just be like mindful of what they are doing differently to you and be open to learn what to do to improve.
100%, 100%. DTR, we watched them in the middle of the pack fighting with the likes of Alfred and Lotari there. Very good drivers and clean full drivers. DTR obviously in the top ranks in the global, in the dailies, etc. I mean, absolutely superb racing from them today. What do you think?
As I said, unfortunately, I didn't get to see much of them. The only person that I saw, well, the only thing that I saw really was Levy's rear bumper. But
Yeah.
everything that I heard in our comms from
Yeah.
Alfred and Lotari is they left a lot of space, they raced very
Yeah.
clean, and they were fast. We were
Yeah.
a little bit faster today, but I think we also over prepared for it.
Yeah.
I mean, we put in a lot of effort for this, so
Yeah.
I think it was kind of expected. But props to
Yeah.
them, they did very well. And again, as everyone else said, they raced clean. So very, very glad to have called them a competitor.
100%. Don, that's it for me for Dylan. I want to keep this man too busy. I know this is his time where he plays games, so.
No problem. I do have two questions for you, Dill, from the chat, though. One being, do you practice with a tiger on your back? Is that how you stay so calm?
No, I'm just used to having Levy there shouting in my ears, telling me to lock in, lock in. So, I mean, yeah, that is essentially having a tiger on my back, having someone like him there, constantly pressuring me to do well. So,
And then the last question I have for you is, would you ever consider changing your name from Panic Potato to Cool Cucumber, just because of the way you handle your interview today?
you know, someone actually gave me a name suggestion. I think it was Relaxed Potato, so I might have to make an alt account and start running that, because I feel like I've changed a little bit. I'm not so skittish anymore, especially on track. I've calmed down quite a lot.
Well, tonight you were the baked potato, and we appreciate you so much representing South
Amazing.
Africa today. You represented TNR today. You represented us, the two Dons squared, and we appreciate you to the end of the moon. Thanks so much for joining
Well
us
done,
here on the
Dylan.
interview. Well done, my bro.
Thank you guys. Enjoy the rest of your evening. I'm gonna go take a look what you guys did on comms. I'm sure it was an amazing job.
Thanks, my bro.
Dylan.
It's our first time, but thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. Cheers, cheers.
Alright, Don, I think we've got Deacon. I think he will be the last one.
Is Levitius not around?
Yeah, I've sent him a few invites. He's probably gone off. I'd love to have him on.
That would have been wild for us.
Yeah. Let's get our last interview, yeah? Deacon. Deaky. Here we got Deacon, Don.
Deaky! Just letting him load in here. If I'm not mistaken, PS4. Just when I wait for Deaky to load in. I was just jumping the corner there like I normally do in race. Oh, it looks like we are going to be having Levy here in the chat. Oh
Yeah.
my goodness, this is exciting. This is exciting. Deaky, can you hear us, my friend?
Good evening. Yes, I can
Good
hear you.
evening to you, you absolute biscuit, you legend. The man that arrives and drives. Taking third place in the CTC in the first round. My friend, thank you for being here. We're having a little interview with you. I want to ask you a couple of questions. First question I have for you is, how did you feel and what was your process up to getting into this race?
Well, there's not much of a process. It's more of a, like you said, a drive and drive. So yeah, it's just come to the party and just do the best I can. So yeah.
Well, you came out, you represented your team, you did a fantastic job on track like you always do. Well done, bro. You're an absolute legend. And I know that Donny may have one or two questions for you as well. So I'm going to hand over to this biscuit. Yeah, off you go.
Sure.
Deacon, I'm a huge fan of you. Well done on your P3 there, sir. I got a couple of questions I want to ask you. I'm going to start with Chevy. You and Chevy battled for quite some time during the race, and you pulled off, I think, on the lap 20, around about there. Do you know what happened to Chevy? Because we were checking at the back in front of the races was just like Don. I mean, it was all hectic all over the pitch. But what happened with Savvy and yourself? Because he, I think, 7 seconds behind you. Was there an incident or what happened there?
Well, to my knowledge, I think he got a penalty of the sorts. I think as well, coming out of the pits, I had a little bit more fuel than him.
Yeah.
And so I gained some seconds on him. Other than that, I think he got a penalty. And then yeah, I think that there wasn't anything that happened on track in terms of contact. So. Yeah, it's a bit of a skill issue there on Savvy's side. So yeah.
I'm sure he's gonna hear this. This guy. Donnie, you got nothing to say? I'm sorry.
Yeah, so we do have the chat here. Just one thing that one of the questions that have come through from the chats on the stream. What rig are you using and what wheel are you using at the moment, Diki? Just to give some feedback on how you just pulled that P3 out.
It's a TGN simulators rig that I won a few years ago, and the good old Logitech G29. That's on its last legs at the moment. So yeah, that's what I use today to get my P3. So yeah, there you go.
Wow, absolute legend, bro. Well done. And dude, honestly, for coming the way you did with zero practice, arriving and driving, representing your team and your country tonight, you did a fantastic job. P3 podium. Well done, my bro.
Thanks, man. Thanks, guys.
Well done, Deacon. Well done.
Gotcha.
All right, cool. Next, what we got? What do you have for me, Donny? What have you got for me, Donny? Did you get him in here? I think you might have.
I got the
Did
Baba
you get him in
Yaga,
here? We've got
we got the Baba Yaga,
Levitius in the chat. We've got the guy, the man that ate the potatoes for dinner tonight. The man that took it on. Are you kidding me? Levitius showing up again. The amount of respect that you have in this space, in sim racing world, for South Africa and internationally is crazy. And you just walked out there now with a team that has a World Series driver in their team. He wasn't on track tonight. And maybe, was that something that was a bit annoying for you? Did you want to have him on track with you tonight, and Dylan?
Well, definitely would have been a lot more challenging, I feel, because he's insanely quick deck. So the fact that he wasn't there, I think we over-prepared in a situation like this because we're all clear, it seems. So, yeah, honestly, it was great. It was really fun. I really hope Dylan will send a lunge on me next time, though, because he made it too easy for me out there, you know.
Oh, really? Yeah, we were making in the comments too. We had a few comments about the master and the students. And when we saw the students ahead of the master there, we knew that you were locking in. We knew that you were grinding those teeth. But were you actually? How did you feel when you saw Dylan make the overtake in that sector?
Well, actually, he undercut me in the pits because he had 2 liters of fuel less than me. No, more than me. So his pit stop was his actual pit stop was slightly quicker. So he jumped me in the pits, and then the first outlap he was sending it. He was over almost a second ahead of me, but I knew he was going to cook his tires, so I had to just be a bit more patient here. Don't worry, just stay within the slip range. And then his second lap, he just kept making some mistakes, and then the second last corner he just ran wide, and then he let me through. So. He just made it a little too easy for me, Dylan, but he did really well. He kept me on my toes the entire race, under pressure. Can't complain. Definitely makes us better to race each other to the limit like that, and especially around Char Mountain where the walls are really close. So absolutely amazing stuff, and it's good to see the progress that Dylan's made as well. So really looking forward to more race with him.
Now, I gotta say, Levy, when I was watching your qualifier, we saw you put a 149 down. That is a wild time to just go and throw out there on that track. What did you think of the Merc around the track? Did you enjoy that car?
Dude, the Merc is my bread and butter. Like, everyone knows this is my car. I've used it for several years, so never going to complain when I get to use it. And especially around Tri Mountain, which is a fan favorite and one of my favorites. So I just needed to put in a good lap, and I hooked it up almost, I think, completely, except for one corner, but it was good. It was a really good lap. So I like it when you're under pressure, because I usually thrive when you only have like one lap to do qualifying. And I hope we get to do these a bit more, because I really enjoy it. I really enjoy the jeopardy behind it.
Well, to have you here representing your team, TNR, representing your country the way you just did, representing us here, the Don Squared, bro, I can't tell you, you made watching you so easy, and we really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Donnie, do you have some questions for Levy?
Yeah, of course. Liam, I want to find out by you, when Dylan was behind you for nearly the entire race, I know your composure got to be on the highest level. What advice do you got for drivers, especially in dailies, when drivers are behind you, under second or very, very close to you? What is the best advice when you got drivers behind you for the entire race like that?
Oh, it's very situational, bro. If you don't know the person, I would not be driving like I did today, but I know Dylan, and I know generally how he's going to think about the situation. So if you trust the driver, you know the driver, you can definitely race with a bit more, let's say, a bit more confidence, knowing that you're not going to get taken out. If it's someone you don't know, and you can easily tell if they're being a bit erratic, then you have to start defending mostly every braking zone that's coming up at the end of the straight. So, but with Dylan, I knew exactly what was going to happen. The first stint, he was going to work together just to pull away, and then the second and third stint, I was ready for a battle. And it's just basically just waiting it out, because I knew once we were so clear in qualifying, I felt like we just had to just build up a gap a bit from Diki to and Savvy, and then after that, just have some fun. You know, that was the whole goal there. I think we would have had a great battle if we were scrapping it a bit more, but maybe next race.
Yeah, 100%. Listen, Liam, I know you're the champion of the MSA and the SMA and the GTS, all the local leagues. I know it's match day one, but how are you feeling about your A team doing for the CTC event right through the year? Do you feel good? You've got a good team?
There are going to be some really tough teams coming up, definitely. I know a couple of the teams that are there, so we're going to definitely be pushed a little bit more in the next races. But, I feel if we can just have a bit more practice, maybe not just on the day, I think we'll be really prepared. I don't think, unless it's in a really egregious combo, I think we'll be prepared, because I've got a lot of knowledge and I can pass the knowledge on to the teammates, so we can help accelerate their progress, so we can all push each other to improve. That's all I can really say, eh?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, Don, you can agree, TNR A team tonight has really, really showed up, and I'm sure the other teams that has looked at this live YouTube and definitely will practice or put some more effort in knowing or seeing what TNR A team has done tonight.
Absolutely. And you know what? At this point in time, we now need to start moving towards closing this. But it's a pity, because I could sit and chat to Levitius for hours, I can tell you that. But I will give a shout out and say that, Levy, you got your YouTube channel and your Twitch channel now running at the same time. Am I right? Just so we can let everybody know that you are streaming. Indeed. That's awesome. So guys, please go and like and subscribe on his streams. Make sure you follow the guy if you want to have a heads up, or if you just want to make sure you know what's happening with him. That's the place to check him out. Otherwise, thank you so much for participating. Thank you so much for being here. Like, we can't thank you enough for all the support on that, bro. You're an absolute legend.
Thanks, dude. I appreciate it, man. Honestly, this is amazing to see what we're doing over here. And up and beyond. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I know I'm seeing one of you in the chat here. We've got 20 of you. Only got 31 likes. Come on, let's get to like 33, 34. Come on. Yeah, good stuff, guys.
Alright, thank you so much, my friend. Stay cool. Take care of yourself, and we'll see you in the next race for CTC.
You too, man. Thank you, man.
Donny Don Man, you absolute champion. Thank you for doing this with me tonight. I think it's safe to say in closing that the TNR did really well in this race for CTC. It's our first race in the season, first season in CTC, and we've been welcomed with open arms.
Yeah.
So yeah, is there anything you want to say in closing to the stream?
100%, Don. You're an absolute legend with this commentating. I'm sure you're lying. You only done it once. I'm sure you've done it probably a couple of times. No, but it's amazing it's amazing to see how TNR do so well tonight. But I know we're all happy and joyful, but I'm sure that other teams are definitely gonna put some effort in and really compete with TNR A team. So it's a long season. It's still December.
Yeah.
So like Liam said, we've seen the names or the team names on the calendar. So yeah, I'm just looking forward to that. Yeah.
So that's us in closing, straight from the Don Man's mouth. We now know that we can't count our chickens before they hatch. We've won the first one. We got some confidence, but we can't walk in there knowing that we're going to win everything. We've got some serious competition ahead of us. And in the local leagues, we're very used to winning all the time, which is an obvious thing. And I'm very proud of that for TNR. I know we all are too. But what we're facing now is something new, something extraordinary. And there are other leagues out there that we're participating internationally, so our drivers are busy. But yeah, we gotta get out there and kick some ass and bring it home. So thank you guys, thanks everybody for being here in the stream. Appreciate every single one of you. That's us. We'll see you for the next race. Cheers.
Bye bye.